Hello there, this is ArchonX coming to you again, playing some Elyon, playing on behalf of the Art of Warfare, also known as TA, as you can see from my clan tag-in game. TA is a multi-game gaming community. A gaming clan was established back in 2001. We have over 1,300 active members, and we play over 30 games, including Elyon, and we're adding new games all the time. If you want to check us out, you're welcome to at www.ta.net or on Discord at discord.gg/ta, or you can add me directly on Discord to talk at ArchonX #0699. Now today what I wanted to talk about was some of the set armor that we have. Now if you see some of my inventory right here, I actually have 4 pieces of one set, 2 pieces of another set, and then actually I have a third set of accessories. Let's talk about these sets. So I'm going to open my inventory, and you see I have some dungeon conquest badges here. You get these for beating dungeons. So I'm going to go ahead and right click this so it'll open up the shop. Now you can see here there are 3 sets. One of the sets is Legacy of Swiftness, another set is Sharp Senses, and another set is Cycling Wisdom. And they all have different set effects, and these will change slightly depending on what class you are. So I'm an elementalist, so a lot of this applies either only to me when it comes to the weapons, or to us and mystics when it comes to all the rest of the equipment. And actually the set effects should be the same for the mystics as well. It's just the precise weapon, the main hand, off hand will probably be different. Okay, so let's look at some of these set effects. Legacy of Swiftness, so you just go ahead and hover over it. Now, do you see where it shows down there, Legacy of Swiftness, 0 out of 7. 2 set effect, attack speed 10%. 4 set effect, decreases cooldown by 10%. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Now let's look at Sharp Senses. Sharp Senses, 2 set effect, critical hit rate 10%. 4 set effect, critical hit power 20%. Well, it sounds good as well. And for the Cycling Wisdom, hover over it to see the set effects. See at the bottom it says 2 set effect, increases max energy by 100. 4 set effect, natural energy recovery plus 10. Sounds good. And then also, just so you know, in this menu here for the Dungeon Conquest badges, on the 3rd page, you can get yourself some breakthrough equipment. If I wanted a piece of breakthrough, which is actually what I mostly use these tokens on these days, I would not buy a blue. I would actually buy one of these purple boxes, which will give you a purple piece of breakthrough equipment. And it could be any piece that you want, and then by all means try to get it up to +8, just like I recently did with my +8 breakthrough offhand. It's now Destruction, Moment of the Steel, Magic Dagger +8. I got it from this box, and I was able to get lucky and get it up to +8. So now this is what I use. The problem with getting the blue Moment of the Steel is that it's only going to have 3 enhancement slots on it, generally. And in those 3, it could have more, but it seems like most likely you're going to have 3. And in those 3 enhancement slots, you have to get it up to +7. You see there at the very bottom in yellow, it says upgrade available from +7 enhancement. You only got 3 slots, you got to get up to +7. That means one of those, you're going to have to use one of those unstable enhancements, that'll get it up to +3. And even that's not even the biggest problem. The biggest problem is that, you're going to have to be successful on, at the very least, 3 enhancements, and this is breakthrough. So if you fail an enhancement, it breaks. And even if you're ready to upgrade it, to upgrade a blue, you're going to need to have disassembled 15 other blue items in the same item set. So you could skip all that and just not be cheap, and then spend 35 Dungeon Conquest badges instead of 10, and then you will get, the same kind of item, but in purple as an epic. So that's definitely what I recommend. So as far as the set effects, I know I can only speak on Elementalist. Generally, 100% everybody agrees, have 4 pieces of the Sharp Senses. So the 2 set effect, both effects will apply. 2 set effect, critical hit rate, improves by 10%. Sounds pretty good. 4 set effect, critical hit power, 20%. Everybody agrees have 4 pieces of the Sharp Senses, and you can see right here. Here we have the Sharp Senses Magic Hat. We have the Sharp Senses Magic Top, the Sharp Senses Magic Bottoms, and here the Sharp Senses Staff. So there's my 4 pieces of Sharp Senses, and that's why if I hover over here where it says Set Info, you can see my active set effect, Sharp Senses. I get the 2 set bonus and the 4 set bonus. Okay, now for the other 2 pieces, because you see you can have 7 main equipment items, right? And there's 4 set effects, there's 2 set effects. You know, if you want to be cheeky, you could have 2 pieces of each of the 3 sets. That's generally not recommended, at least not for Elementalist. But generally you're going to have 4 pieces of one, 2 pieces of the other. The last item's a breakthrough. And then eventually, you see right here, I could have 3 breakthrough pieces. Eventually, what I could do is have 3 breakthrough pieces, and then I'd probably keep my 4 pieces of the Sharp Senses. So at least for Elementalists, it's pretty clear with the meta. People say have 4 pieces of the Sharp Senses, so that way you get the full critical hit bonuses. For the other 2 pieces, generally people say get the Legacy of Swiftness. That is the meta choice. The 2 set effect will give you 10% attack speed. 2% attack speed is very good. I'm very sure that it is better than what I'm doing, but still, this is an MMORPG, and I'm going to play the way I want. So what I did instead is I have 2 pieces of the Cycling Wisdom. Cycling Wisdom, 2 set effect. It gives 100 max energy. Max energy down here. And when I'm in combat, the strategy I employ is generally known as spray and pray, where I basically mash the keyboard and hope that one of my skills lands on something. So as a result, I could kind of have larger than average energy needs. In theory, I should be having, energy recovery. I have it on the top. You see natural energy recovery plus 11. It's only 2 out of 3, which is kind of unfortunate. I wish it was 3 out of 3. And then apparently the pants too can carry them. But they don't. These ones don't. Maybe I could reset it. Maybe what I'll probably do is get another piece of something and replace it eventually, whatever. So the progression of items in the game. So if we go ahead and exit out of this and we look at the market. So let's go ahead and look at the market. Command search. Item type right here. Excuse me. Item grade right here. You can see white is common. So like this, outpost secondary dagger, outpost heavy armor boots, those are white. White is common. Green is uncommon. Then it goes, these are the ones you're really going to be dealing with all the time and possibly wearing. Blue is rare. Purple is epic. Yellow is legendary. Now you might be thinking like, well, do I get, a purple drop or a yellow drop outright? Or do I get a blue and upgraded? Do I get a purple and upgraded? Yes, all the above. So let me see. I should have a couple items that are actually eligible for upgrade. And yes, I do. So let's go ahead and go to a foothold. Here, I'll go ahead and go to Crescent Bowler. Let's go to a foothold and see what we have to do in order to upgrade these items. So I'm waiting for the little advice to come at the bottom, because that's how I get good at the game. I read all the little advice tooltips at the bottom of the screen. Oh, it didn't even give me one. Well, I guess I'm not going to get good today. Oh well. Alright, so here's the thing. Here's how you know when you're ready to upgrade an item. There are basically 3 different standards. Okay, if it is blue and not breakthrough. Okay, see, this is breakthrough. It's got the little symbol on it, the little wine goblet with the crack in it. That's breakthrough. If it is not breakthrough, like a regular piece of equipment like this staff right here, also known as Goblin Staff. It's actually Vigor Staff. You get it from fighting the Goblin or something. If you get this to +6, you can upgrade it to purple. Okay, so and you see that big old red flashing arrow right there. That means it's ready to be upgraded. You see it's been enhanced to +6. If it is breakthrough, then you have to get it to +7. If it's blue, you must get it to +7. So if you only have 3 slots on it, well, you better be using a +3 if you really want to upgrade it to +7. Okay, now for a purple across the board, every purple, doesn't matter if it's breakthrough or not, you have to get to plus 10. You see right here, these Destruction, Cycling, Wisdom, Magic gloves are at plus 10. There's even an enhancement slot left on it. So if I wanted to go for broke, no guts, no glory, then I can try to get it to plus 12. Getting it to plus 12 would open up a fourth rune soul slot. That's very interesting. So once you have a piece of equipment at the correct level, you can go here, and right here in the back, there's this dude, equipment upgrade / succession artisan. Okay, so you may be wondering what's the difference between equipment upgrade and equipment succession. I'll show you. Let's do upgrade first. Okay, so we want to go to equipment upgrade. Now he's asking me, hey, what do I got in my inventory that I might want to upgrade? Now remember, I got 2 possible items indicated here by the flashing red arrows. So let's look at the blue one, see what's required. Go ahead and right click it. Here we go. Upgrade available. Now here's what I need. I need 3 of these faint equipment upgrade stones. Okay, well, how do I get them? I need 5 each of these faint equipment upgrade stone piece. How do I get those? For these, the blue ones, all I have to do is disassemble a blue piece of equipment of the same slot. So this is a main weapon, right? So therefore I would have to basically disassemble 15 of the blue main weapons. Any blue main weapon, as long as it's not crafted. So what's crafted? Black Anvil. Black Anvil is weapons that you craft at weapon crafting. It's breakthrough. It could be good, but that does not produce these. Same thing with armor crafting. If you want to upgrade a piece of armor, then sorry, you cannot disassemble the Black Anvil pieces of armor. It will not produce these. So for every 5 of these shards that you get, you upgrade them into this upgrade stone, and 3 of these are required. And then with 3 of these, it would go from a blue +6 to a purple 0, essentially. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to this guy again. Upgrade, and now let's look at what's required for these purple gloves. Right click the purple gloves over here. Okay, now it's 3 of these radiant armor upgrade stones. But what goes into these? 7 pieces of the radiant equipment upgrade stone piece. So for just one of these, I'm not only going to need to disassemble. It's the same process for this. You just disassemble a piece of purple gear of the same type. So purple gloves, any kind of purple gloves, other than something that was crafted. So basically, not Black Anvil. Don't go Black Anvil if you're wanting these items. You're not going to get it. So basically, if I disassembled for every 7 of these purple gloves of any type that's not crafted, I'll get enough shards. And then additionally, to upgrade from purple to yellow, you also need these radiant fragment binding stones. There are a few different places where you can get them. I know one of them is with these old Newsguard coins. So right click old Newsguard coin, and then you can buy 3 of these per week. You can see it says 1 out of 3. So I've already bought 2 this week, and I'll probably buy a 3rd. And I like these because they help you upgrade from purple to yellow, and I enjoy upgrading from purple to yellow. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back to the house for now. Pardon me, before I go. Now you may be wondering what's succession. I'm going to show you. Equipment succession. Now, normally, let's say these gloves. If I just upgrade these gloves, you saw what I have to do. I have to disassemble, essentially, in total, I have to disassemble 21 purple gloves. Additionally, I need to scare up 9 of those purple upgrade stones. Okay, and that would get this if I upgrade it by using those materials. This would go from +10 purple gloves to +0 yellow gloves. Now succession, it would go from +10 purple gloves to +10 yellow gloves. Well, that sounds like a big deal, and it is. Generally, you only want to use succession. There's really only one situation where you want to use succession, And that's if for example, if this was a plus 10 breakthrough, then you want to use Secession on breakthrough, because it's, if you take it to yellow and then you try to upgrade it and it fails, it's going to break and you just lost a yellow breakthrough, and that would be tragic. So let's go ahead and right click this, see what's required. Okay, I guess I can't right click it. So let's, oh, I have to remove the runestones first. Okay. So let's go ahead and remove these runestones. And I know the game's going to yell at me, telling me a bunch of stuff doesn't work now. Yeah. All right. Remove that. Now let's go ahead and talk to this guy again. Equipment Secession. All right. How about this? There we go. Okay, what do I need? I need, well, first of all, I need 5 million gold. That's a little much. And then I need what? 3 of the Radiant Set Armor Secession Stones. Oh, that's very interesting. I wonder how I get those. You see there's a little image down there as far as how to get it. Okay, very interesting. Now let's go ahead and close out of that. Let me replace the runestones because, God forbid, I forget to do that later. Let's see. What do we got? We got a yellow slot, orange slot. What's that? Math energy 4, vitality 2. Yeah. People are going to yell at me. Oh, you should use vitality. Well, I like energy. Alright, what do we, orange slot, we got 2 orange, stamina 100, skill attribute, obviously skill attribute points, and no noobs. Why is it saying destroyed? I don't want to destroy something. Alright, here we go, this, there we go. Okay, and then red slot, we got stamina 100, vitality 2, acceleration 2, acceleration. This is not advice, by the way. This is basically me not caring. Just putting in whatever's available. Okay, so now we can go down here to item fusion. Remember, we need the Radiant Set upgrade stone. So let's go ahead and see everything that's here. And I think it's down here. Radiant Weapon Upgrade Stone. But we want the Secession Stone. And see the upgrade stone, it shows you 7 pieces of the type of equipment you're doing, and then 3 of the Radiant Binding Stones. And that's the recipe for all of them. It's just different recipes based on what piece of equipment. Okay, Radiant Dimensional Portal, Breakthrough Weapon Upgrade. Like I said, it has different requirements. Alright, where is this? Oh, here we go. Radiant Set Armor Secession Stone. That's what we needed right here. Ooh, okay. So 5 of the Unstable Armor Enhanced Stones for +3. Those are not difficult to make. Just it can get slightly expensive, but they're not difficult to make. They're not rare in any way. Brilliant Upgrade Stone Powder. One of these. What do I have to do for this? Obtained by dismantling a Brilliant Upgrade Stone Piece. Used to craft Legendary Weapon Armor Enhancement. Reset scrolls placed acquired. Dismantle Brilliant Upgrade Stone Piece. How do you get that? I don't know. Some way. And then 3 of the Enhanced Epic Armor Cubes. I know I already have one of these. Can be obtained by dismantling +6 enhancement or higher Epic Set Armor, and guaranteed to be obtained from +8 enhancement or higher Epic Set Armor. So I know I already disassembled a +8 purple item before, so that's why I have one of those. You need 3 of them. Radiant Secession Stone Fragment. Let's see. You need 3 of those. Place acquired. Hall of Challenges, floor 50, Dimensional Portal Boss, and Judgment Colossus, Elyon or Elyon. Oh, is that all? So you can see, using Secession is much more expensive than just doing upgrade. So the only situation in which that I would use Secession is if I had a piece of +10 purple breakthrough. Then I would absolutely use it in order to get it to yellow +10 breakthrough. Okay, so that explains a bit of the set armor. And let's see, let's go back home, see what else we can scare up. I guess my cat stayed behind. I'm sure it'll find its way home though. Cats are pretty resourceful. Alright, now we are back home. That's what I have in my inventory. Okay, here's that cube I was talking to you about. The Enhanced Epic Armor Cube. Radiant Upgrade Stone Powder. Oh, that's for a reset scroll. Or if you want to fuse it. Let's see, I already have 3 of these Radiant Fragment Binding Stones. So I'm going to need 6 more if I want to try to upgrade those gloves. And remember I was telling you about those shards you get when you disassemble like the purple stuff or the blue stuff. You can see I have multiple of those shards here. So here, right here, this is for like the chest piece, the cuirass, or what they call the top. I have 9 of these. For the blue ones, 5 of them can be fused. So let's go ahead and right click that, put it in our inventory. Then go ahead, press I, right click this, and fuse it. Let's see, for 5 pieces of the Faint Equipment Stone piece top, I'll get a Faint Equipment Upgrade Stone top, and I'm going to do it because sure, why not. There we go, it's fused. Now I have one of those stones. If I got 2 more of those stones, then if I had a blue top that was at +6 if normal, +7 if breakthrough, then I'd be able to upgrade it right there. Alright, so I hope that this explained a little bit about set armor and how to upgrade and how to succeed. And I wish you the absolute best in Elyon. And if you want to talk more about set armor and upgrades, this is a session. Like I said, you are welcome to check out our website and apply to the clan at www.ta.net, or come onto our Discord anytime, discord.gg/ta, or add me directly on Discord at ArchonX #0699. Thank you for watching and have a pleasant evening.